Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, guys. Now let's see what we find in this wonderful day we spent in Florida. Finally, walking my way out of the airport into the beach, I found this cool site. And I eventually came across some cool shipping yard. It seemed like a giant toy shop but for ships. It was a real cool sight to see. After this cool discovery, I finally encountered my first iguana. It was a small one, a juvenile, but still, it was a cool sight to see. Then walking on further down the line close to the beach, I finally found an adult iguana, and these things were huge and fast. And another thing that caught my eye was this drawbridge. It's actually the first time I've ever seen a drawbridge in person. But when the bridge finally came down, I finally arrived to the East Coast, the beach. The first time I've ever been on the beach in the East Coast. And man, was it beautiful. Definitely wasn't disappointed, and it lived up to its legend with its gorgeous palm trees, its beautiful scenery, some cool little landmarks here and there, like the stage right here, and some cool architecture. And of course the wildlife, like these weird looking creatures that turn out to be pelican gooseneck barnacles. And this Portuguese man-o-war, there was actually a bunch of them on shore. And for those who don't know, never touch these. And please don't ever pee on this jellyfish sting. It's a myth. And I saw these guys. I thought these were seagulls that were having a bad hair day, but it turns out these are called royal terns. And they were kind of cute, a little bit awkward looking, but they were pretty cute. I had a little bit too much fun in the sun and decided to find my way to shelter. Cutting through this beautiful neighborhood and seeing this on the way too, until I finally went to the mall. And I saw this upon arrival, this cool trolley looking bus. And inside the mall I saw this cool walking man statue. And this mall had a lot of offer than just statues. Cool unique stands. Also a water fountain inside the mall with this cool sculpture in the middle of it. They actually had koi fish as well inside the water fountain. Also neat little stores with collectible cars. Miniature replicas of large buildings or projects. More different kinds of art pieces, more miniature replicas of, again, buildings or projects. And there were segments of the mall that had beautiful, unique architecture and decorations, such as the staircase we just saw, this beautiful building, and also weird art pieces such as this, and some other weird random art pieces scattered around the mall too. But they had more statues, different kinds of love words all around the mall, some cool futuristic art, and also some really weird art, like these sculptures right here. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to represent or what it's supposed to do to bring attention to the mall, but it just seemed really out of place for this really beautiful mall. They of course had a fancy food court and also a children's area that looked so freaking awesome. Even had little foam clouds in the distance. I mean on top, I meant to say. Saw some more interesting art and also came across this freaking awesome sight. These little lights, it looked like it was kind of like snowing or something like majestic or something almost heavenly with the lighting and all that. The way this building was shaped too. This is awesome. I went up it and I also went down it because it was just that cool looking. But I can't imagine what it looked like at nighttime though. And this store appealed to me because I thought it was some kind of Alice in Wonderland store, but it was just really, really interesting the way it was decorated. It just had a bunch of unique looking clothes. And obviously the building was really unique with the checkered floor and also the checkered walls too. And also had like miniature, almost like, I would say exhibits or statues of some sort. But yeah, it was a pretty cool store. I think it's some kind of fashion store of some sort for some famous person. But it was a cool looking store. It's definitely the first kind I've seen. But yeah, these are some of the cool little statues I was talking about they had. And passing by this particular ice cream stand, it'll play some kind of creepy little lullaby if you walk by it, which was a cool little touch to it. And in the front was this, I guess, supposed to be miniature jungle with these statues in the middle of it. It was interesting to see. And there was this huge, awesome looking slide in the front of the whole mall, but it was closed. And I also saw this last love sign. And this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Be safe out there, take care, and have a nice day. And please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it, guys. Bye.